theme for today is called Wild and Free, project I'm doing with the models that I work with consistently. We're going out all the way to the beachfront. Planning a whole photo shoot requires a lot of logistics, like getting the models on schedule, getting the right models. For instance, you can see what we're doing has to do with fitness and flexibility, and the models need a specific type of look and build. So you have to make sure that is done, and then the logistics of getting over here. Ilashe is like an island, so you come all the way on boat to this place. At the count, you both jump and... Awesome. So one has to look at plan scheduling, plan logistics, plan transportation, get the right models together, have your mood board together, make sure your costumes fit the location. We're trying to do something purely African.
Walking in the sun, walking in the sun.
My journey in photography has been interesting. I actually started out with moving pictures before I went to stills. I'm also an architect, so what I've done is take elements from my study in architecture and inculcate it in my photography. For instance, light and shade, perspective, form follows function, you know, structure, form, all of that. So if you look at the way I work, I like to be fluid, and at the same time I like to use materials and stretch them, and the human body has been my greatest inspiration.
If I was gonna rise, that I was gonna fall, but I know they don't know me.
I picked my inspiration for photography, first of all, like I said, from my dad, from my brother who is a photographer in the States, and then from my background in art as well.
So strong, I wanna live in this and that. No, I ain't gonna stop until I'm exactly where I wanna be.
Usually, when I think of what I want to do, it takes a process. It takes having a concept and developing it, and I keep seeing it in my mind, but it never really comes out until I pick up the camera. And I try to engage my subjects as well, and also work with their ability and then stretch it. And that's really what ends up getting the image. So it's a joint effort with everyone involved, but the important thing is to know what their strengths are. Just like I keep mentioning, architecture takes strength of material. If you know steel is good in tension, better than in compression, then you use it and stretch it. So that's what I do with my subjects.
They try to stop me from going all the way.
Our models today have been fantastic. We have Steve, who you can see is also a fitness model and who is also quite flexible, and he comes up on the go. You just give him a little guide of what you want and he improvises with it. I really love that about Steve. Bolu, who we also know as Black Zeus, has the typical beautiful African manly look and a good build, fitness as well. It has a face that will sell anywhere in the world if you want to depict Africa. I really love that. And then we have Uju Tracy, who is doing the beach scene with us, who is going to be in the water. Beautiful international model.